Joe Skeletor Giannakis.
It's 9:50 in the morning, it's Sunday, it's fight week technically. We're on our way to go get a massage and get some cupping done. It's gonna be a new tradition, like a good job on all the hard work I put into fight camp and then getting my body and my mind ready for the struggles ahead leading up to the fight. Obviously this week is all about cutting weight, getting on weight, preparing for the fight, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever. But I feel good. I'm much heavier than I wanna be. I was 176 this morning, but I've been eating pretty good during camp, so this is gonna be a bigger cut, but I've decided I'm gonna knock on death's door this cut. That's just kind of where my mind is at. Not in like a negative manner, but in like a preparation type of manner. I think I'll still get down to 67 come Thursday morning, and then just cut down to 56. Weight cuts are never fun. I'm in high spirits. I'm a little stressed because I always want this to be as easy as possible, but this is my final lesson to myself that I need to be walking around 175. This weight that I'm at right now, this is where I should be walking. I can't be 20 pounds heavier than this. That's what we're gonna do. Win, lose, draw, makes no difference. We get back to work, we get back in shape, or we stay in shape, I should say, and we just get back to hard-ass training. If this has to be like my last hard weight cut, then so be it. I did it to myself, but that's what I'm prepared for mentally. I got a haircut tomorrow, get my beard trimmed tomorrow, and then this is my first day really cutting back on carbs. The weight should start coming off. If I have to squeeze out 2 extra pounds in the sauna as opposed to what I normally would, then so be it. But I'm ready. Let's go get this massage. Let's get this cupping done. And then we're just gonna chill for the day. Serene Heel Spa in Whitman. That's the spa right there. Well, I don't know if you can tell from the look on my face, but I feel like a whole new man. Nice 2-hour massage. It was about an hour and a half of massage, half hour of cupping. Your boy might have fallen asleep once or twice during the cupping. Off the rip, I don't want to say it hurts, but it does like kind of hurt. It's pulling your skin, so I guess it kind of hurts. But then 2 minutes later, you get used to it. They got the calm music. I don't know what instrument was playing, but it was calm. And then I was just out like a light. I woke up, she was taking the cups off my back. But I feel really good. I just gotta go move some furniture for my dad, and then I'm picking up a projector and a screen for the gym because we are gonna have fight nights over there. And then I'm doing nothing all day except for playing video games, eating my little bits of food I get, and drinking a shit ton of water. But yeah, that was great. I get a haircut tomorrow morning, and then we got an interview with MMA Fighting. So relax today, clean the house, get ready for fight week. All right, Monday morning, 8:51. I gotta go get a haircut. 174 this morning, obviously not my go-to weight for the Monday of fight week, especially at lightweight. But the bright side is it's not for a title, so I just have to make 56. Man, I've kind of committed my mind, I think I said this already, to this is going to be one of the worst weight cuts I've ever had. But at the same time, I feel like I'm doing everything right, so it might not be. But it's just going to suck no matter what. That's the commitment, is there's going to be a shitty weight cut. And I'll do everything in my power to make it less shitty. Let's go get a haircut. Let's go trim up the beard a little bit. I know it's not crazy right now, but still, it's something. And then I gotta run some errands and get my training in. Wish me luck. I guess my haircut's actually on Thursday at 9 a.m., not today. I normally book them on Mondays. I kind of just assumed this one was Monday of fight week, but shame on me. It's okay. I got some other errands I gotta run. And then I got an interview with MMA Fighting at 10, and then we'll go train. So, early start to training today, whatever. Alright, so haircut wasn't today. Ran to Target to grab some stuff. Then we went to Bud's Goods in Abington. It's not an ad, I'm not sponsored, but they got that fire. Just some edibles for the week. Helps me really wind down throughout the week, especially on fight week. Get some good sleep, not be so hungry. I know it sounds counterproductive, but keeps me relaxed. It's like 10 calories for an edible. And it's dark chocolate, so it's a little bit of chocolate throughout the weight cut. A little sweet treat, tiny piece. But we're on our way to the garage. And it just dawned on me that this is going to be the last fight week in the garage. After this week, we'll be preparing the full-time Genetti martial arts. That's kind of sad, but it's wicked exciting. We started this garage I started this, we started this. I didn't do it myself. Started this during COVID. Not even when the world like shut down, but right before it shut down. Because I heard the world might shut down. I was like, I'm gonna need to train. Let's just start building a gym in the garage. And man, the amount of times I've rearranged, added things, I spent so much money on doing it. Now it's gonna be a real thing with investors and members and advertising and a physical location, and hopefully make me some money out of this sport for once, a consistent paycheck, while spreading my knowledge to the next generation of fighters and just people that want to train, helping people accomplish their goals and dreams and stuff like that. It's a lot, man. It's huge. And I'm blessed that I can even do it. Let's enjoy this last week in the garage. I might be miserable, though I might be a little hungry. Your boy's starting to look skinny, starting to look like Skeletor for real. It's going to be crazy on Thursday when I get my hair cut. The transformation is always nuts, from the long, messy beard and long hair to the nice lineup buzz cut with the trim beard. If I don't look like Skeletor now, by Thursday I most definitely will. Yo, just in time for fight week. Let's go. All right, we are here at Genetti Martial Arts for the last day of fight camp, or really training ever, as far as garage Genetti Martial Arts. Just going to do bike this morning, and then we're going to BTT tonight. And then that's it for fight camp. Tomorrow we hit the sauna, and we go down to Foxwoods. We hit the sauna again, and then it's weigh-ins and fight night. It's been a crazy camp. We've been through a lot. The fucked up nose, the black eye, the fucking blown blood vessels, the bruising. Knee was sore. There was something else. Back seized up. Even the other day it seized up real quick. It was crazy. But I have been feeling good since the massage. I kind of look like shit, honestly, with the long hair and sunken in eyes and fucking bruising and shit. But I feel good. 171 this morning. Heavier than I want to be. But it's the name of the game. I've decided that I'm knocking on death's door for this weight cut. And I don't care. We'll do better next time. Just won't get so heavy. The diet and the fight camp was perfect. Did everything I needed to do. Cut a little extra calories. Maybe more than I even should have. But was still able to perform in practice and feel good and recover. I'm not too mad about it, but it's time to really hunker down and get the hard part done. We're going to do 30 minutes of interval training, and then we're going to head home and just rest until BTT tonight and really try to push the pace. If I can burn like 3 pounds today, that'll be great, because I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow too, which will be at least a pound. Believe it or not, my hair is very thick, so I'm excited to get that free pound off. Maybe it'll be 2. Who knows? I won't be mad, but as long as I can get in the sauna fully hydrated at 67, I'll be chilling. Let's get to work. All right, bike's done. I'm looking skinny. It's a beautiful day outside. I only have my hood on so you guys can hear me with the microphone. I feel good. I'm honestly in a really weird spot, and I said this to somebody the other day. Forget who, honestly. But I'm in this weird spot of, I'm tired, obviously, from the cutting calories a little bit, and then keeping my work output up just so I could burn more weight. As much fat as I can burn before getting in the sauna, the better. But I'm tired from lack of calories, but I'm not tired from the work that I'm putting myself through. Obviously, I'm a little tired, but I'm not dying. Oh my God, I couldn't go again, or crawling around on the mat, whether it's after sparring or grappling, wrestling, bike. And I'm choosing what it is mentally, but I'm kind of like, it's one of 2 things. It's either I didn't go hard enough this camp, and I'm still not going that hard. I'm just tired from the lack of calories, and my cardio is going to be ass in the fight. That's option 1. Option 2, and what I think it is, and what I'm choosing to believe it is that I've pushed myself so hard this camp, because there has been hard days, and I know that for a fact. And I have been training and in camp since my last fight in October. Whether my weight was up or my weight was down, the work was still getting put in. and then some. Like I said, I've been grinding, I've been sacrificing. I've had plenty of days doing workouts that shouldn't tire me out, that I'm dead tired, and then other workouts that should tire me out and do. I know I've been busting my ass, and these last couple weeks, the intensity's still there, and I'm tired in the round, and then I'm recovering. And I feel like even today doing bike, it sucked. I was tired. It wasn't probably my 100%. I probably could have gone a little harder if I was fueled up a little better, but I went as hard as I could, and I was tired, and I was building a good little sweat, just burning some calories and doing a hard half hour, and I'm good. I'm gonna take the dog to the park after I get home and clean up a little bit. I gotta run to the bank and do some stuff, and then I'm gonna go relax, play some video games. I don't have to be at BTT till 6 tonight, so we get 6 hours. But it's a weird thing, but I'm choosing my reality, and my reality is I've busted my ass this entire camp, and I'm gonna taste the fruits of my labor on Saturday night when I get that W. I truly do think that the hardest thing I have coming up is gonna be the weight cut, and I think that I get through this weight cut, and that mental push and that physical push, obviously, lead me to success on Saturday night. I don't like cutting a lot of weight. I don't like, that feeling of, oh, this sucks. I feel horrible. But at the same time, it's nice to know that you went through that, whether you're knocking on death's door or just cutting a couple pounds and it sucks. It's always nice to know that I went through something super, super difficult and I did it. And I've done everything right leading up to this, and I'm gonna do my rehydration right, and I'm gonna do my refueling right. And so that I know that when I go into my fight, if it's a minute and a half or sub-minute question mark kick knockout, awesome. If it's a 15-minute war, cool, let's do it. If not this fight, but another fight, if it's 25-minute war, let's make it happen. And I do think that pushing through hard things is how you do it. And between what this weight cut I think is gonna be and some of the training sessions that I've had this camp, I think I'm ready to push through whatever. I've had so many days, even today, where I pull up to the garage and I sit in my van for like 10, 20 minutes because I just don't want to do it. And the biggest thing, and I saw Sam Sulek say something about it in one of his vlogs, just get in the car. Because I've also sat on my phone 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes in my house and been like, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. It was never that I wasn't going to go. I just didn't want to. And I just sat there and I sat there, and today I kind of sat there for like 5 minutes, and I just remember what he said. Just get in the car, get on the road, and head towards wherever you're trying to do. Because there's no way you're going to drive, for me, 15, 20 minutes to work out or do whatever you have to do that you don't want to do, and then just turn around and go home. That'd be stupid. By the time you're there, you're already there. You might as well get it done, or you wasted your gas, you're wasting your time. Plenty of training sessions, today included, just jumped in the car. Got to the garage, sat there 15, 20 minutes. My dad wasn't home, sat there long enough till he ended up coming home while I was sitting in the van. Talked to him for a minute, and then as soon as he went out, I was like, all right, let's get to work. We're already here, we're already wasting time. I got in there, I got my work done, and I got out. Now I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the day. I've been sleeping really good this fight week. This is probably the best sleep I've gotten on fight week. Normally I'm up going to take a leak every 10 minutes because I'm drinking 2 gallons of water every day. But I'm consciously thinking about take another sip of water, take another sip of water, take another sip of water. Especially being a wrestler where I'm always like, you don't need that fucking water. You need that water for the weight cut. In between rounds of training and while I'm doing bike and hitting the bag, or even just day to day sitting on the couch, like drink some water. When I'm consciously thinking about it, I'm finishing my second gallon around 8:45, 9 o'clock. And I'm honestly letting it linger. I have half a cup left when I'm at Morcelli Jiu-Jitsu, and I kind of just let it sit there so that I have water when I get home to eat my dinner. So it's been really nice to get that out of the way, and then I come home, I take care of the dog, I go to bed, and I get up once throughout the night, and I take a wicked long piss. Don't get me wrong, I swear. Like last night, probably like 2 o'clock this morning, I was standing over the toilet for like 3 minutes, it felt like. I was so tired. You know how like you keep your eyes half closed to stay asleep? I swear to you, I was leaning against the wall taking a leak for like 3 minutes. But that was it, just one piss. And then right back to bed, fully rested, up this morning, made the wife her breakfast before she went off to work, made my breakfast, took care of the animals, and then over to the garage. In a really good place, doing a lot of right things. It's just gonna come down to this weight cut. This weight cut's gonna suck. I'm committed to it, and it's so easy to say, but that bitch voice is gonna be there when I start cutting tomorrow. We're gonna fight that voice, we're gonna push through, push past our limit here, and we're gonna get on weight and we're gonna rehydrate, refuel healthy, and we're gonna get this dub on Saturday night. I'm excited. Solid 168.8 this morning. That's like almost 3 full pounds down. Pretty hyped about that. Yesterday we were 171 point something. Actually, it might be exactly 3 pounds down. We were putting in work last night. I had plenty of water, so I'm still fully hydrated. My next weight cuts and camps, I'm gonna focus a little less on burning the calories the week of the fight and more on being on weight already, and then just cutting a couple pounds in the sauna. But for now, that's a really good spot. I'm really happy that we were able to burn 3 pounds the night before I cut weight. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, haven't had any water. I'm gonna go get a haircut and then see where I'm at. I do think that I will be around 167. So if I can go to 68.8 to 67.8, or even down to 67, that'd be really cool. Sometimes I get lucky and it's like 2 pounds. We'll see. I'm getting the beard trimmed too, so we're hoping 67 is the money spot. There we have it. The hair has been cut. I look extra sucked out now. Beard's lined up, beard's trimmed up. This has got to be 2 pounds, easy. If I step on that scale and it says 166.8, I'll lose it. But that would be phenomenal. Realistically, probably like a pound, maybe a bit more, but your boy can hope, right? We're just gonna get home, see what it is, have some coffee, some breakfast, and then we still got like 2 hours before we go start the pre-cut. So let's enjoy the little time left we have with food and water. 168 even after the haircut. Look good, feel good. Still drinking some water. Got about 45 minutes to an hour before I head to the pre-cut. We got the PSP loaded up, gonna play some fight night, and then go cut a little bit of weight. Justin's driving to Connecticut, I'm hyped about that. I'm gonna play my Game Boy on the way down. Let's get it. Alright, we had a little bit of a headache doing the weight cut. My dad forgot to turn on the heat in the garage. I plugged in the sauna blanket, I plugged in the sauna, and it blew a fuse as soon as I was starting to get a good sweat. So I had to run inside, flip the breaker, jump back in, have my timer restart, and then when I broke a sweat, started again. Instead of doing my 15-minute sessions, I just did 45 minutes straight. Obviously, I look sucked out already. 8 pounds to go, I'm 164. But if I know that 45 minutes of sweating gets me 4 pounds off, I'll take it. 2 more 45-minute sessions, or we break it up to 6 15-minute sections. Is what it is. I'm in good spirits. I'm tired. Probably take a nap on the way down to Foxwoods. But I got to clean up the sauna. It's fucking soaked in there. In a good place. Keep the vibes up. Keep it going. And I'll see you guys on the scale.
Represents New England Cartel and for Southern Jiu-Jitsu fighting out in Massachusetts, Joe Skeletor Giannetti. Joe Giannetti weighed in 155 pounds. This is your featured lightweight matchup. Giannetti versus Limburger. Make some noise.
Giannetti's comfortable here with his long, lanky style. Looks to get a triangle. Limburger has to posture up to respect it. Up kick makes Limburger comes down, but almost into the triangle.
Nasty elbows from Giannetti.
Great chain grappling by both these individuals. Limburger himself looking to pass this half guard. Giannetti building his base, getting his full guard, and a triangle choke at the same time. Are you kidding me?
Just like that, Gil. Limburger in trouble. Giannetti pounding away.
Deep position. Deep position.
Payment rendered. Joe Giannetti victorious. Scores that elusive first win inside the LFA octagon. And do you think he's pumped up?
Holy smokes, he landed some vicious strikes to the head of Limburger. Limburger is starting to leak from that top of his head.
I got that LFA. So happy I can do it for my friends and family.
Some slick transitions from half guard, not to full guard, but into the triangle. Tell us what was going through your head and talk about those slick submissions.
Man, his top control is tough. He's super strong, tight hips. But you know, something I've been training with the cartel and more Southern Jiu-Jitsu is just move. I have some of the most dangerous bottom Jiu-Jitsu in the world. I just have this in my positions, and more Southern Jiu-Jitsu is making that happen. So that I think my life, I just capitalized.
How good does it feel to have the win in front of your hometown, your wife, your friends, your family?
I love all you guys. I know my career's going to be up and down. Hey, maybe I'm the biggest screw up in the sport, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to be one of the best in the world. And damn it, Dana White, when you come back to Boston, I need to be on that card.
With Joe Giannetti after an emotional first-time LFA win at LFA 204. Talk to us about the emotions behind this win. How are you feeling?
I haven't been this emotional after a win in a long, long time. Like I told a lot of people, this is probably the biggest fight of my career so far. They say every fight's the biggest fight, but this very much is that fight that shows I belong to fight in LFA. I belong to fight at the next level. And to do it against somebody as tough as Leonardo, it just makes it that much better. It was amazing. I'll remember this night forever.
You had the crowd on their feet. We heard your friends and family cheering for you in the audience. I'm sure a hometown victory makes it that much more sweeter. What can we expect to see next from you?
I don't know. Obviously, LFA wants me back. 1 W is not enough. I still want to be proven I'm the best. So whatever gets me towards that title, because that title is kind of like the golden ticket to the UFC. I'm just going to keep improving. I'm going to go hang out with my friends and family. My wife gets super stressed when I fight. It's a nice weekend to relax and no bumps and bruises.